Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. And then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And, Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Nikola Jokic. Mitchell is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Towns, and it's Giannis in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Johnson is out there with Nash. Then it's Stoudemire. Then there's Marion, and it's Voskuhl in at the 5. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, here's Doncic, and they double up Doncic. 6 to shoot. Back to Giannis. From 12 feet out. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Johnson with it. Marion setting the pick for Nash. On the wing, Marion. Fires for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Marion's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Suns.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
The 3 for Doncic. Stoudemire grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Clock at 6. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Marion, a screen on Doncic. And Nash, here we go. The wide open look here for Marion. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Marion's got 5 now.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and here's Jokic outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nash against Doncic. Nash's shot is off.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And Doncic, here we go. It's tipped. Nash outside. Pass to Marion. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Jokic sets the screen for Giannis. To the paint. Jokic, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Johnson against Mitchell. Shoots it up. Johnson's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Doncic. It's good.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Nash. Still without a basket. Marion, a screen on Doncic. Nash against Doncic. Marion, a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The Pelicans trail. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Marion. Antetokounmpo, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Marion setting the pick for Nash. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Mitchell right side. Over Stoudemire. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your current U10 team.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Jokic is second.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Marion kicks it over to Nash. Pass to Johnson. Drains the 19-footer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Doncic after Joe Johnson scored.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Nash kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. That's good from Nash on the assist by Johnson.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Mitchell. No good that time. Great tee that time from Johnson. Antetokounmpo against Marion. Here he goes.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the first one at the line is good. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Sean Marion drops them both. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
The three for Doncic. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Marion setting the pick for Nash. Floats one up. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Suns leading by 4. Johnson, the pass to Nash. Driving to the basket. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The line for your Suns, Steve Nash, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancers.
Suns here with a different look. Doncic outside. Pass to Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line for one.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Marbury. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Jokic against Williams. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
That free throw, no good.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
He hits the second from the line. Suns leading by 3. Pass to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Here's Jacobson, guarded by Tatum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's great.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board. That one goes. Count it.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
And so here's Phoenix, and going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Back to Hardaway, and taken away by Brown. And Doncic, here we go.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
The Pelicans have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Towns. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Pelicans making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Back to Hardaway. Williams, a screen on Brown. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Jacobson. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Suns trailing. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Marbury passes to Gugliotta. Pass to Marbury. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Embiid, he's checked in for New Orleans. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 1. And again, it's the Suns missing. To the middle. Stolen. Driving inside. And the shot goes in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
.119 left in the first quarter. Brunson outside.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
14 fouls.
Brunson outside. Tatum down low. Left side, Brown. No one covering. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Well, Phoenix shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Brown against Hardaway. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Tatum. Nice move. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. It's stolen by Brown. All alone. And Brown throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Jacobson. Williams, a screen on Brown. Here's Hardaway. Left side, Williams. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
We've got Hardaway, and it's Gugliotta in a power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Pelicans leading by 8. Tatum finds Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Hardaway against Brown. Hardaway passes to Marbury. 5 on the clock. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. Marbury's got his third basket of the night right there.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brunson outside. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Here's Marbury. He has 6. Outside Hardaway. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Marbury. 5 to shoot. Over Brunson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now Tatum. He's got 7. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Jaren Jackson, number 1. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Marbury. Brunson covering. A baseline J. And that's good for 2. Marbury's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. The Pelicans have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Antetokounmpo finds Embiid. The rebound by Vosco. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Jacobson. And that one comes up a bit short.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Back to Brunson. Down low. Fader on the way. Tatum's shot is off. Suns trail by 9. Here's Jacobson. He has yet to score. From past the arc. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those dance moves. Two left feet there.
Jokic is checked in for Joel Embiid.
Substitution on the court.
And so Brown will bring it up for Phoenix. 11-point game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. New Orleans making a switch here. Young's checked in.
Pelican substitution. Number 4, Trey Young.
Pelicans leading by 11. Pass to Jokic. The jump hook. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. We're talking about Trey Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Phoenix making a change here. Burks is checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Young, a screen on Stoudemire. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Suns trail by 12. Brown outside. Back to Johnson. Stoudemire with a screen on Mitchell. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Giannis against Stoudemire to the right side. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Johnson. The Pelicans make their last shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Brown is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Doncic is subbed in for Young. And that one falls for Johnson. Pelicans leading by 8. Doncic passes to Mitchell. Here's Jokic. Tries yet again. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brown outside. Jacobson, the pass to Stoudemire. Brown dishes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Burke with the screen for Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 15 points.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Now, here's Brown. 10 points for him. Back to Giannis. Jokic with the screen on Stoudemire. Pass to Jokic for 3. Burke grabs the miss. Suns trail by 8. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown against Doncic. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Jacobson. Hasn't made one yet. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 8. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Jacobson. He's covered by Brown. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Pelicans leading by 6. Mitchell right side. And it's in there. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Burke with the screen for Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Doncic outside. Jokic with the screen on Brown. And they double up Doncic. A steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Johnson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Floats it up for Jokic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Here's Burke. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right block shot. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Jokic sets the screen for Giannis. Back to Jokic. Good on the shot. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Stoudemire against Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Towns, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the second free throw, good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 11. New Orleans moving it around. Jokic kicks to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Doncic against Nash. Nice D from Doncic.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mitchell outside. Jokic against Stoudemire. Jokic a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Mitchell's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Johnson. 15 points in the game. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 18.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Towns the screen. Here's Doncic. Steve Nash pulls it in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Marion. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for Sean Marion.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pelicans leading by 11. Doncic passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jokic. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Jokic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Johnson down low, covered by Mitchell. Johnson can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
There is no quit in Donovan Mitchell, and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
Suns trail by 16. Here's Marbury. 8 points for him. Nice D from Doncic. Got it off in time. That shot is off. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Pelicans. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
For the Suns, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Pelicans.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jokic. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3, the small forward. Jokic sets the screen for Antetokounmpo over Marion. The rebound by Voskuhl. Voskuhl's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nash against Doncic. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Doncic. Almost, but it rolls out. Suns trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Nash. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Stoudemire with a screen on Doncic. And Nash, here we go. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season. First in shooting percentage. And he ranks 2nd overall in rebounding. Just a tremendous presence on the interior.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Now, here's Nash. 5 points in the game. Marion setting the pick for Nash. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Nash has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Suns.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Mitchell passes to Jokic. Towns at the elbow. Lots of room. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The drive by Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Joe Johnson picks one up.
With that explosive first step, Mitchell is so tough on any closeout.
The Pelicans have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
He doesn't get the second one. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And it's Nash missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Doncic passes to Antetokounmpo. To the left side wing. Stoudemire against Jokic. Clock at 4. Over Stoudemire. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Suns trail by 17. Marion dishes to Nash. Back to Marion. Stoudemire with a screen on Jokic. The shot by Marion, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Damian Lillard, number 1. Second, Joel Embiid.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Suns moving the ball around. Stoudemire kicks to Nash. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Nash. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Giannis. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Jokic against Stoudemire. Phoenix grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Marion. Now here's Nash. Marion, a screen on Doncic. Out to Marion. No one near him. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 5th assist in this one. Pelicans leading by 15. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Nash. Stoudemire against Jokic. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Johnson dishes to Marion. Nash outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vosco. Defended by Towns. Back to Stoudemire. Marion passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip, and the basket is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Stoudemire outside. Nash against Doncic. Stoudemire, the pass to Marion. Offline with his 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Giannis. He's got 10. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Suns. Stoudemire's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Johnson. Marion setting the pick for Johnson. Back to Nash. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Nash has got 12.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Pelicans leading by 14. Doncic outside. Over Nash. And it's Doncic missing. Suns have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taking 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Phoenix. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Suns trail by 12. Has to outlaw. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Outlaw's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Back to Doncic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. On the wing, Jackson. Has to outlaw. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Doncic with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Camp. Here is Outlaw following the score by New Orleans. There's the pick. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tatum kicks to Doncic. Tatum passes to Jokic. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Towns with it. Picked up by Brown. Suns trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
With the floater, and Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oh, that's blocked. And it's Jokic missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
No coverage that time. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic against Brown. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Doncic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. Brown the pass to Outlaw. Back to Brown. Drops in the layup for 2.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pelicans leading by 12. Doncic passes to Towns. At the elbow, Jokic. Jokic makes the defense look helpless. Whoa!
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
Here is Outlaw, defended by Towns. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Suns trail by 16. Brown the pass to Jacobson. Tatum against Jackson. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
The Suns shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Brown. Jackson dishes to Brown. The Suns need to get a shot off. Outlaw's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Brown with the bounce pass. Jackson passes to Burke. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Embiid, he's checked in for New Orleans. Brown comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. .32 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Hardaway. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Brown. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
Oh, getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Brown no good on the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Here's Marbury. 8 points for him. Out to Hardaway. Over Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Orleans holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marion, also Stoudemire out there, and it's Voskuhl in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Marbury, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Pelicans leading by 22. Mitchell looking it over. Jokic high post. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Marion, a screen on Brunson. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Tatum.
New Orleans foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
The first free throw is good. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his first basket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Marbury. Marion, a screen on Brunson. Here's Marbury. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you've got to do a better job of defending Marbury when he's looking to score, because he's more than capable of converting through contact.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pelicans leading by 19. Mitchell outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target from three-point range. Well, Phoenix shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Offensive rebound. Marion. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Johnson, the pass to Marbury. They set the pick. Pass to Marion. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Brunson. It's deflected. Marion against Jokic.
Nikola Jokic. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Sean Marion. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Marion. And Marion drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 15-point game. A runner, and the shot goes down.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
Marion, a screen on Brunson. Here's Marbury. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson outside. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Stoudemire slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pelicans leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Back to Brunson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Marion, a screen on Brunson. Inside and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Marbury. Now Stoudemire. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire with a screen on Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Johnson's got 21.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Brunson kicks to Brown. Brunson a screen on Marion. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Suns trail by 17. Here's Marbury. Sinks that one from the post.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Stoudemire's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Marbury. Johnson outside. Stoudemire with a screen on Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Marion dishes to Johnson. Back to Marion. The shot, no good. Pelicans leading by 13. Mitchell passes to Tatum. Jokic with it. Over Vasquez. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Marbury. Jokic grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The shot's good from Brunson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Johnson. Over Mitchell. Johnson can't hit. The Pelicans have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the rejection by Stoudemire. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. And guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. A tough break. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Timeout.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Both teams will make substitutions. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. And here is Doncic. Outside Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Outside Hardaway. There's a screen. Down low. It's deflected. Stolen by Tatum. Giannis with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
Suns trail by 20. Here's Marbury. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Here's Marbury. Doncic with the block. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Hardaway. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Mitchell passes to Jokic. Now Doncic. To the inside. Here's Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
Suns trail by 20. Here's Marbury. On the wing, Mary. Five on the clock. Great D that time from Tatum. New Orleans leading by 20. Doncic outside. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Got a piece of it. Marion with the steal. Here's Marbury. No good on that one. Nice D from Doncic. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Stoudemire against Jokic. Over Stoudemire. And it's Jokic missing. Suns trail by 20. Marion passes to Marbury. Marion a screen on Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And so Doncic will bring it up for New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jokic.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Sean Marion. Cunningham finds Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now, here's Johnson. And Marion gets it to go. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Pulls up on the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Marion against Ball. Now here's Marion. From deep three-point land. Misses there. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.